What a wonderful afternoon to go for a safe and cautious drive. Remember, when pulling up to an intersection behind another car, leave a safe following distance in case their vehicle accidentally rolls backwards. Oh, good heavens! That car collided with me. I wasn't moving at all. You guys saw that. Oh, excuse me, good sir. I believe your car rolled backwards down the hill.
You believe f***ing wrong because your car ran into mine. It's called a rear ender for a f***ing reason. Get it in your head.
Well, while normally the car in the back would be at fault in a situation such as this one.
Which is why they call that normally.
Right, but had anyone seen this accident, they would have observed your car.
One, no one saw this accident. Two, it doesn't f***ing matter because that's how this shit works.
Well, there's damage to the front of my vehicle.
No one cares about the damage on the back of your car.
Well, I have a dash cam, you see.
I have an injury.
You have an injury.
Which you're gonna have to pay for.
I'm gonna pay for your injury.
Because you ran into my... Oh, man. Oh, because you ran into my car.
I ran into your car.
Oh, can you call my...
But you do understand that no one will believe that I ran into your car.
Oh, can you call 911?
Unbelievable.
Oh, my heart.
The CM Storm SF17 uses a massive 18cm fan to cool your gaming notebook, and it adds a 4-port USB hub. Click now to learn more. Alright, that was fun, but why does this video exist? Mostly as a PSA for why, aside from us all needing more footage of meteor showers in Russia, everyone should have a dash cam, because if you could choose who you get into car accidents with, then life would be simple. But because you can't, the odds that the other individual is a complete asshat are pretty good. So for that reason, back in December, I was looking for whatever gave me solid image quality on the cheap. This E-PRANCE dash cam has about 1 billion reviews on Amazon and has all the features I need, like 1080p recording, audio recording, and so I figured, what the heck? I'll order one, and if it's great, I'll let my peeps know, and if it sucks, then I'll let my peeps know. So here we go. The tour of this product is pretty straightforward. On the side is the power button, which you usually won't use since you'll want to plug it into your car and set it to record whenever it gets power. On the front, light goes in to the lens here, sound goes into the microphone here, and there's a speaker for playback. Then you flip it around and there's a little display to show you what sort of stuff was captured by the lens. And that also gives you a real-time preview of whatever you're capturing. Power in can be handled a couple of different ways. The top USB port is on the unit that comes with a surprisingly good adhesive and can be detached from the camera once you've mounted it to the windshield. It serves as power for both the camera and the optional GPS module that lives inside it, which I didn't bother with but is available for an extra 10 bucks. The other USB port up here can power just the camera, or it can be used to pull footage off of the optional onboard memory, or in my case, the 16 gig micro SD card that holds about 3 hours of footage at 1080p. Definitely enough to capture, the moment if something crappy happens while you are behind the wheel. On the bottom, we find the micro SD slot I just mentioned before, as well as a mini HDMI port that can be used to play back footage on a larger screen if you don't want to use the one that's built in. Speaking of the built-in screen, the 3 buttons next to it are not really very well labeled, and each have at least a couple different functions for reviewing footage, navigating the menus, and stopping and starting recording. So good luck with that. Like, sometimes you hold it down, sometimes you press it. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so here's my setup. The unit does get a little bit warm while it's in operation, but nothing out of the ordinary. So basically, I mounted it in my car by putting it out of the way behind my rear view mirror, and then I ran a wire down to my little Energizer inverter unit here that powers up a bunch of USB ports should you so desire, and also has an AC outlet. But if you don't have one of those, it does come with one of these cigarette lighter adapters, so it actually has quite a long wire on it, so you shouldn't have any difficulty doing that. Once it's on there, you just go ahead and make sure the 135-degree wide-angle lens is getting all the right stuff by adjusting it a little bit up or down, and then that's basically it. I mean, it's funny to me that in the manual, they tell you to mount it away from dust. Haha, not in this car. And out of direct sunlight. And I'm just like, okay, it's a windshield, not a sun shield. And if it was a sun shield, then I better not get a dash cam because any footage of the kinds of accidents I'd be getting into wouldn't work in my favor. But overall conclusion-wise, I guess this product is pretty straightforward. I haven't tried other dash cams. I'd love to hear your comments, letting me know which ones are your favorites, but I don't plan to replace this one anytime soon because the footage looks pretty good, even in crummy conditions like my poorly lit bedroom with just a weak sauce bedside lamp. And while the onboard menu system isn't perfect, like at all, it's actually fairly comprehensive with just about every option I could imagine myself wanting, from resolution selection to manual or auto ISO and white balance settings to selecting whether to record continuously over the previous footage, to protect everything on the SD card and just give an error when it's full, or to just protect certain clips. Like if I just got in an accident, I want to protect that clip and then keep recording over all the rest of the stuff. You can do all that stuff. So aside from being a little bit difficult to navigate, especially the first time without the manual, overall, if I paid what I paid for this, which I did, then I'd be pretty pleased, which I am. So thank you for watching, guys. The link for where to buy this product is in the video description below the like, dislike, and share buttons, which you should use accordingly. Also in the video description is a support link that we'd love for you to check out. You can buy a t-shirt, give us a monthly contribution, or change your browser bookmarks to sites that have our affiliate code on them, like Amazon, for example. Make sure you get that changed over, so every time you buy anything random on there, we'll get a small contribution. It helps us out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. And since we're here in my car, I would like to take this opportunity to dispel the myth once and for all that I drive a Lamborghini. In fact, this is my car. It's a 2003 Honda Civic that, aside from not having, you know, wing-style doors, does not actually even have air conditioning. You can see that button is empty on this particular model. It has 5 discrete breaks in the windshield, a bashed-in front left side that actually leaks water, so I have to have newspaper on the floor of my car to soak up the water as it comes in. And that's all just aside from it just being like generally pretty horrible. So there you go, guys. Barnacules and Jay's 2 cents have been spreading rumors and lies about the car that I drive, and this is in fact it. I do not drive or own a Lamborghini, unfortunately. So there, now we've put that to rest once and for all. I'll show you an injury.
No! Oh! Capture that on your dash cam. Oh! Oh!